Alright, chapter 1005. Not a lot going on in this chapter. It's basically a setup chapter for, I guess, future fights. That Katakuri on the front, eating those holy donuts. Referred to as the Devil's Child. Nico Robin, the Devil Child of Ohara. And we start off at the banquet hall. Got Black Maria looking like that spider chick from Dark Souls. What's her face? Quinlala, whatever her name is. And got Sanji all tied up, beating the crap out of him. Got the brass knucks. Yeah. Sanji ain't hitting back, he's just taking it like a man, I guess. Even all of her subordinates are in gas, you know. Can't believe he's just taking it. Calls out for Robin. They think that's what they want, but they don't know that's not what they want. So that's broadcasted all over the hall. Everybody hears it, including all the Straw Hats and all the other allies. Kid's crew is like he's pathetic, you know. What a wuss, calling out for a woman to help him. Showing Mako reacting to it. Jinbei, Sasaki, and Frankie. Nami already knows what's up. It's already happened before, you know. Enemy's lobby, so she already knows. She knows Sanji, she knows what's going on already. So we back to Black Maria here. Now, my thing is who is this with this high heel right here in the right corner? Because it shows Black Maria, she has like spider legs, so she doesn't have high heels. So who is this high heel woman? I'm guessing that's Nico Robin. They're saying somebody's coming. Still trying to beat Sanji into submission. He says his armament hockey won't work, and I don't know why. Is he worried about, you know, Black Maria hurting her hand on hitting him, you know, punching him so hard that she hurts her hand, I guess, I don't know. I don't understand the situation at all because, I mean, originally Sanji was just tied up with his arms, but he can still run away. He could have gotten away. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him running away from her. And here comes Nico Robin in, slapping Black Maria across the face. Cat fight. Sanji's happy to see Robin. And then Brooke coming in, cutting Sanji loose. Now, Sanji has a trouble, you know, he doesn't like, you know, hitting a woman, or detests, you know, hitting a woman. Now, does he have a problem with one of his other crewmates hitting a woman? That's one thing I would like to know. So Sanji is free now. Black Maria wants to still go after Sanji, and Robin's like, you know, look at me. I'm your opponent now, you know. You got Yamato explaining how these little animals work with a little one eye thing. I think it's kind of psychic rapport or something other. I'm not sure if it's technological or some type of devil fruit ability. Could be either one. We don't know yet. Yamato wants to hide Momonosuke inside of her clothes. They're busting down the door, trying to get to Momonosuke. Now, who are these people? Are they gifters or are they pleasures? You know, are they still loyal to Kaido? That's what I would like to know. Yamato and Sambuko, or whatever her name is, that ninja girl, fighting them. She's throwing her little daggers or kabuto or whatever they are. Now you got It's showing in the next panel Jack talking about the samurai down on the lower levels. It's showing in the next panel Jack talking about the scabbards down on the lower levels, and Sanji was going down to check on the scabbards. So we got a Sanji versus Jack fight, maybe, possibly. That's been foreshadowed since Zou. So I remember Sanji talking to Chopper about going on the hunt for Jack, for a mammoth. I forgot exactly what he says, but he says something of that sort. So that's been foreshadowed for a long time. Now we got Black Maria, looking a whole lot like Quinlala from Dark Souls. She has her clothes off, so she's naked just like her. And then she has like this branding iron, looking more like the jailers from Dark Souls. She has this mark on her back, basically asking Nico Robin to submit or give up, and she says she'd rather die. It's just typical, she's not scared to death. So you got Brook and Robin versus Black Maria. I don't know if Brook's going to stay around and help Robin, or Robin's going to fight her by herself. I'm not sure. It's kind of like with Thriller Park, where they fight that big spider dude. That's the end of the chapter. Like I said, it's more of a setup chapter. It's not real action-packed, except for, you know, Robin smacking Black Maria across the face. That's more of like a, I don't know, like a challenge to a duel. You know how the guy takes the glove off and challenge you to a duel, you know, kind of thing, like a taunting thing. Like I said, she's just getting Black Maria's attention, you know. I'm your opponent now, look at me, you know, leave Sanji alone. I am the captain. No, she's not the captain. But anyway, that's the chapter. I mean, like I said, it was, it's an okay chapter. It's not, you know, nothing to be excited about. You know, like I said, that fight between Sanji and Jack, that's been foreshadowed since Zou. You know, and then the fight with Black Maria and Robin, that's, everybody's been thinking about that. You know, a giant spider woman versus a woman that can produce giant limbs. It's a no-brainer. I think everybody just enjoys a good cat fight every now and again. But this does look like a lot of Dark Souls things, references in here. I know they're both from Japan, so I don't know if they ever met one another, or, you know, maybe Oda plays Dark Souls or seen it or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's based off of some type of Japanese mythology somewhere, and they're copying the same type of thing. They're not copying one another, they're copying something else entirely. I gotta look that up. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the reason why they look so similar. Like I said, this is a slow chapter. Not a lot going on here. More of a setup chapter than anything. So you got a wounded Sanji versus a wounded Jack. Jack the Mammoth, Jack the Drought. Not sure how that would play out. If at the end of Wano, if he defeats Jack, Sanji's bounty is probably, because Jack's bounty is around 1 billion even. So that might put Sanji's bounty around 1 billion. And then Zoro would probably go up around 2 billion, somewhere in that ballpark. And then Luffy's would be around 3 or 4 at least, maybe 4.5, somewhere in there. if he defeats Kaido, Big Mom. That's what I'm thinking. But I think Jinbei can definitely take Who's Who. I mean, he's gonna put up a fight, but no, Jinbei can take him. He's gonna fight Who's Who, defeat Who's Who, and probably have another fight left in him. Or at least help out some way. Get somebody else. Because it doesn't look like he's struggling. It looks like he's, get this mangy cat off of me, like he's annoyed by him. Just time consuming. Like if you're in a fight and you can still hear somebody over an intercom and recognize who that is and think about that and be able to divert your concentration to something else when you're in a death-defying fight, like a fight to the death with somebody else, like he's not worried about Who's Who. He's probably worried about like who is this, He's kind of curious, like he wants them to talk more, like where do I know you from, or what kind of history do I have with you? He's trying to figure it out. He's just doing it out of curiosity. But the biggest fight to worry about is Jack versus Sanji and Robin versus Black Maria. Because that's a good fight for her. And plus you got Brook there. He can cut the webbing. You can't web both of them at the same time. And who's to say that ain't a clone of hers? That might not be her. That might be one of her clones doing that you see. And Robin has the ability to do that. She's already shown that. So that's what I'm thinking. That's a clone of hers. And the real Nico Robin is hiding someplace else. But anyway, that's the end of the chapter. Thanks for watching. But yeah, like the video, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't like it, I don't care. But yeah. Peace. Be safe.